Taking a backup is crucial to protect your WordPress website. But don't know how to do it? Don't worry. In this video, I'll show you the simplest way to backup your website step by step. Let's get started. First, let me give you a small introduction to what a backup is. In simple words, a backup is a copy of your website that you can use to restore your site if anything goes wrong. So let's check how we can do it. First, open your WordPress dashboard. We need to install a plugin. Go to Plugins, then click on Add New Plugin and search for WPVivid without any space. This is a plugin with over 600,000 installations. Install and activate it. Once it's done, it will redirect you to the plugin dashboard. Now, let's check how we can take a backup. If we need a full backup, we first select the Database plus Files option here. It also has the option to back up only WordPress files or just the database. Next, we need to choose where to store this backup. The first option is to store it on our web server, and the second is remote storage like Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, Amazon S3, etc. Let's try the local web server option first. After selecting Save Backup to Local, click on Backup Now, and it will start taking the backup. This may take some time depending on your website size. Once it's done, scroll down to the bottom and click on Scan Uploaded, Backup or Receive Backup. It will display the backup file details. Use the download button to save it to your PC if needed. It will download the backup as a zip file. Now, let's check where this file is stored on our web server. Open your web server, see Panel or whatever you are using, and go to File Manager. Navigate to Public HTML, then WP Content, and finally WPVivid Backups. Here, you'll see the backup file. Now, let's see how we can save this backup file to remote storage, like Google Drive. First, we need to connect our remote storage account. To do this, go to Remote Storage and select the storage option you want to connect from the available options such as Google Drive, Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive, Amazon S3, DigitalOcean Spaces, FTP, or SFTP. Here I'm selecting Google Drive. Then click on Authenticate, select the Google account where you want to store this backup, and allow the required permissions. Next, you'll need to enter your WordPress admin credentials to complete the authentication. Once that's done, the authentication will be completed successfully. Now, enter a name to identify this storage in case you're connecting multiple remote storage accounts. Finally, click on Add Now, and the remote storage will be connected successfully. If you encounter 404 or 403 errors during the authentication process, you can check the reasons here. This will help troubleshoot any issues. Now go back to the Backup and Restore section. Select Send Backup to Remote Storage, and you'll see that Google Drive is now enabled. Simply click on Backup Now, and the backup process will begin. Once the backup is complete, scroll down to the bottom to view the details of the backup. When you check your remote storage, Google Drive, in my case, you'll see a new folder called WPVivid Backup, and inside it, the backup zip file will be safely stored. We've learned how to take a backup manually. Now, let's see how to set up automatic backups over a specific period of time. First, go to the Schedule section. Enable the Backup Schedule option. Next, choose how often the backup should run. You can select from 12 hours, daily, weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. For now, I'll choose weekly. Then, select the type of backup you need. If you want a full backup, choose Database plus Files. After that, decide where you want to store the backup, on the local server or remote storage. I highly recommend using remote storage because if something critical happens, like hacking, you might lose the backup stored on your web server too. But backup saved to remote storage like Google Drive or Dropbox will remain safe. Once you've made your selections, save the changes. Now, there's one more important thing to ensure automatic backups run smoothly. WordPress operates based on PHP, and scheduled tasks like these are only triggered when your site receives at least one visit at any page during the scheduled period. If your website gets enough traffic, backups will run as expected. However, if your site is new and doesn't receive any visitors during the scheduled time daily or weekly, it may cause backup failures. To avoid this, you'll need to set up a cron job. A cron job automates these scheduled tasks, ensuring they run without relying on website traffic. To set this up, go to your web server. I'm using Hostinger. In Hostinger, navigate to the advanced section and click on cron jobs. Change the PHP option to custom. Paste the cron job script, which you can find in blog linked in the video description. Replace the placeholder with your domain name. Let me copy my domain name and paste it here. Select the time interval for the cron job as every 5 minutes, every hour, every day, every month, every weekday, and save the changes. Now the cron job is set to run every 5 minutes, ensuring backups never fail. If you're using cPanel, the process is similar. You'll find the cron job section under the Advanced tab, where you can follow the same steps. Back in the Plugins dashboard, go to the Settings tab. Here, you can adjust how many backups should be retained. By default, it's set to 3, meaning only the last 3 backups will be stored. If you want to increase this number, ensure your server or remote storage has enough space to prevent backup failures. Additionally, there are other advanced options you can customize based on your preferences, but we'll skip those for now. Now that we've learned how to take backups both manually and automatically, let's see how to use these backups to restore your website if anything goes wrong. There are 2 common scenarios for restoring a website. Let's look at the first one. Sometimes, by mistake, you might delete a page or make changes you can't undo. For example, let's say I accidentally delete the homepage. Right now, this is my homepage. To simulate this, I'll go to Pages, find the homepage, and delete it. I'll also clear it from the trash to make sure it's completely gone. Now, when we check the website, you can see the homepage has changed. To restore it to how it was before, go back to your WordPress dashboard, navigate to the WPVivid backup plugin, and scroll down to the list of previous backups. Look for the backup that contains the website structure before the changes. Select it and click on Restore. Then confirm by clicking Restore again and OK. The restoration process will begin. The time it takes depends on the size of your website backup. Once the restoration is complete, you'll see a confirmation message. Click OK and it will redirect you to the WordPress admin login page. Enter your admin credentials to log in. Now, let's check the website. Simply refresh the homepage. Here we go. The website has been successfully restored to its previous state. The second scenario is when you can't access the WordPress admin dashboard. For example, you might see errors like this or this. In such cases, you won't be able to follow the process we discussed earlier. Instead, you'll need to perform a fresh WordPress installation on the same domain and use the backup file to restore your website. Here is how. Step 1 is to download the backup file. If the backup is stored on your web server, go to your file manager. Navigate to Public HTML, WP Content, WPVivid Backups, and download the latest backup file. If the backup is stored in remote storage, log into your storage account and download the backup file from there. Step 2 is to remove the current WordPress installation. If you're using Hostinger's hPanel, follow these steps. Go to your web server dashboard. Under the website section, open Auto Installer. Select WordPress, then enter your new website title and admin details. Click Next, then select Install and Overwrite. This will start a fresh WordPress installation. If you're using cPanel, here's what you need to do. On the cPanel dashboard, go to Softaculous Apps Installer, open Installations and click on the WordPress icon. Scroll down and select Uninstall. Confirm by clicking Remove Installation. Once uninstalled, return to WordPress Management and install a new WordPress instance. Choose the same domain. Enter the new admin details and click Quick Install. Scroll down and click Install to start the fresh WordPress installation. Once the fresh installation is complete, log into your WordPress admin dashboard with the credentials you created during the setup. Now that the Hostinger WordPress installation is complete, let's go to the WP admin dashboard. At this point, the website looks like this, but we need to restore the backup to bring everything back. For that, go to your WordPress admin dashboard. Navigate to Plugins. Add new plugin. Search for the same plugin, WPVivid Backup. Install it and click Activate. After activation, it will redirect you to the plugin dashboard. Scroll down to the bottom and click on Upload. Select the backup file you downloaded earlier and upload it. Once the upload is complete, you'll see the backup listed under the Backup section. Click Restore, then confirm by clicking Restore again, and finally Continue. The restoration process will begin, and the time it takes depends on the size of your website. Once the restoration is complete, it will redirect you to the WordPress admin login page. Use the admin credentials from the backup to log in. After logging in, go to your website and refresh the page. And here we go. The website is now restored exactly as it was before. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments section. Thank you.